Hi, I'm Allison Hoffman Lane, and I'm out here with Brian Champagne of Champagne Swamp Tours, and we're in Cypress Island Swamp, and it's just a beautiful place. But I'm a little hesitant about something because I've heard there's a legend of a swamp witch lurking about out here somewhere. Is there any truth to that rumor at all?
Well, for many years, generations, we grew up hearing about it, and from our parents and grandparents.
Wow.
You know, that there is a swamp witch lurking around the swamps here in Louisiana.
Wow, what a scary thought to me. I don't know. I keep wanting to watch my back here, you know. Have you or anyone actually seen her in any way?
No way. We try to stay as far away as we can from her, and if that way she cannot cast her mighty spells upon anybody. So.
What happens with the spell? What do you expect?
Well, I heard that she can turn up into people into petite Cajuns.
Wow.
Shrink them.
Yeah, I've heard something about the petite Cajuns, and that's kind of a scary thing to think that could happen to anybody with the swamp witch around. But not to really change the subject, but Uncle Arnel, hasn't he been missing, or what's going on with that, do you think?
Well, we were just talking about them the other day, and it's strange that a whole family just disappears in the swamp. You know, now people do get lost in the swamp, but just for disappearing and no trace of them, it's not. We never heard of that before.
Do you think the swamp witch could have had anything to do with that?
It's very possible. And the strong spell she casts on people, you know, is very powerful, and they probably just took them, and they're not yet to be found anywhere.
What a spine-tingling thought. I mean, whoa, wait, I don't know. We're sitting out here in the middle of the swamp and talking about this. It gets a little hairy out here.
Yep.
Oh, now looking for these petite Cajuns, and maybe Uncle Arnel, you know, and his family could be petite Cajuns now. If people are looking out for regular-sized people, they might be walking right past them and not even see them. Have anybody been looking for the petite Cajuns?
Well, I come out here nearly almost every day, and at one time or another, I thought I did see petite Cajuns, but there was a strange mist that came upon, and the sighting wasn't really visible, you know.
Wow, a mist, like fog?
It's just a strange mist. It's like fog, but it's very different. It just came upon them, you know, or covered them up to where it's not really visible to see them.
Wow, what a strange thing. Well, while we're out here, we'll keep our eyes open for petite Cajuns and Uncle Arnel and Aunt Cherie and their niece Marie, and you know, what could have happened to them? We just don't know. So keep an eye. We'll keep you posted.
Well, let's go on further in and see what we could see or find in this area here.
All right, I'm with you on that. We're going to look. We're going to keep our eyes open for the petite Cajuns. I would love to see Uncle Arnel. That swamp witch, I don't want to see her at all. I'm short enough as it is. I don't want to get any shorter.
This is the area right here where I thought I seen the petite Cajuns, but that strange mist came over it. So we'll ride around this area and see what happens from here. See if we could see them or whatnot again.
Okay.
But every time I seem to think that I see them, it's always in this thick area where you can never get a real good shot of it.
Right.
Or them,
right.
In other words, because the mist comes up and then the dense trees are just too hard to see. And you never pretty much see them in that open area.
I wonder if the swamp witch has something to do with that mist.
It's very possible.
Wow. Wow, it's just so eerie. It's beautiful and eerie all at the same time. I want to thank you, Brian. It's been very informative, and this is Brian Champagne of Champagne Tours, or if you're a Cajun, it's going to be Champagne.
That's correct.
Okay, I'm learning. And it's very beautiful out here. You can come book some tours with Brian, and you know, it's gorgeous. But at the same time, this has also been very informative because we don't know exactly if the curse of the swamp witch has caused Uncle Arnel and Aunt Cherie and Marie to become petite Cajuns. But they could very well be out here. So if you come for a tour, you can help keep an eye open for them, and maybe we can find them. And we don't know if that's what happened, but I just have a strange feeling that they are out here as petite Cajuns. So come take a look for yourself and tell me, what do you think?